as we are here celebrating a decade of renewal of public infrastructure, as we commission this Nairobi Expressway. With the addition of this iconic motorway to the landscape of our capital city, Nairobi, our city of Nairobi now acquires not just a new suspended highway, but one whose design is bold and distinctive, inking a new chapter in our infrastructural development as a country. So, fellow Kenyans, our founding fathers not only bequeathed us independence, but they also bequeathed us with dreams for a better and more prosperous tomorrow. And they dared us to build the future that Kenya deserves by doing great and sometimes seemingly impossible things. As they handed the baton of leadership to the generations that followed, they also wisely advised us that to do big things, we could only allow ourselves to be distracted by small things. So many have asked why I have focused on investing so extensively in infrastructure projects. Why are we building roads and railways? Why are we building floating bridges and fiber optic cables? Why are we developing new ports? And the answer to this should actually be clear to all. The Kenyan dream, conceived by those who struggled for and who secured our independence, was for a nation where the government implements transformative development programs and policies that boldly lay the foundation for achieving a better and prosperous Kenya for all. As correctly identified in our own Vision 2030, solid and functional infrastructure is a key enabler to the realization of that national dream. In that vein, our brick and mortar investments in roads, rails, ports, and energy, and other areas are not the dream. They are not the achievement. The dream is what these big public investments will do for Kenya and how they will transform our standing in the community of nations, while also powering our citizens' pursuit for better livelihoods. Today we are answering all those doubting Thomases and all naysayers, and we are boldly declaring that Kenya is a leader and an innovator by commissioning the East and Central Africa's most iconic road, which is the Nairobi Expressway. We dreamt, for example, for an end to the nightmare of the traffic gridlock in Nairobi, which experts have estimated used to cost our nation approximately 5 billion shillings every year in lost productivity and wasted fuel. Since we opened the roads for public trials in April, it now takes between 15 to 24 minutes to drive all the way from Mlolongo in Machakos County to Rironi in Kiambu County. Before the expressway, that would have been a journey that would take at least 3 hours, which, if you calculate, is the equivalent of flying from Nairobi to Addis Ababa and back again. In short, the Nairobi Expressway has been open for trials, and it has already proved its worth. It has ushered in an era of reduced travel time, an increased mobility, and an era of reduced congestion and enhanced productivity. The expressway lays open a better business environment for our country, which means more opportunities for our nation in tourism, in conferencing, in manufacturing, in hospitality, sectors that employ more than 3 million Kenyans directly and another 6 million indirectly. It also means better emergency response for all those in need of critical care and better commuter movement. It has also provided relief for the main transport artery that serves Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. This singular project basically secures Nairobi's status as the region's capital, as well as the region's economic nerve center, and therefore strengthening Kenya's position as East and Central Africa's commercial and diplomatic hub.